Hello everyone. Today we will discuss genic balance theory. Genic balance theory. So the genic balance theory. So genic balance theory. So they are indicating the identification of sex. So determination of the sex. So this intention, genic balance theory intention. So they are the detecting the character of the male or females. So the identification of the sexual characters. So the identification of the sex. So the previous class we will discuss chromosomal theory of sex determination. Chromosomal theory of sex determination. So in this chromosomal theory of sex determination, so the normally the individuals contain a chromosomes. The chromosomes are the two types, autosomes and allosomes. So chromosomes are the two types, autosomes and allosomes. So the chromosomes are the two types, the based on the chromosomal theory of sex determination, based on the chromosomal theory of sex determination. So the chromosomes are the two types, autosomes and allosomes. So these autosomes developing the body, so the autosomes are developing the body. Next one, so these allosomes, they are developing the sexual characters, So in this allosomes, they contain a two types. So the XX, so the 23rd pair chromosome XX, so they are called as female. Next one, chromosome 23rd pair chromosome XY, so they are called as male. So the based on the chromosomal theory of sex determination, the every individual, they contain a two types of the chromosomes, autosomes and allosomes. The autosomes, so they are developing the body. So the allosomes, the one pair of the allosomes, these allosomes, so they are developing the sexual characters, So the last pair of the chromosome, so the XX is called as female. So the XY means male. So they are the based on the chromosomal theory of sex determination. But this theory always is not true. So the chromosomal theory of sex determination, so the all the individuals are the not true. So next theory, genic balance theory. So the genic balance theory is proposed by the scientist Bridges. Genic balance theory was proposed by the Bridges. It is proposed by Bridges. Scientist Bridges. So the genic balance theory is proposed by the Bridges. So these genic balance theory intention, so they are the determination of the sex. So this intention, determination of sex. So the genic balance theory is proposed by the scientist Bridges. So this theory may indication the determination of sex. So they are indication from the determination of sex. Next one, so the normally the chromosomes. So the normal theory is the chromosomes X chromosome female, XY chromosome male. So according to this theory, so in this scientist, they are working from the Drosophila melanogaster. So this genic balance theory is working from the Drosophila melanogaster. He was working from the insect Drosophila melanogaster. So in this Drosophila melanogaster, so they are identify the genic balance theory. So according to his theory, so the X chromosomes, so they are the determining the male and femaleness located from the genes. So they are the genes, so decided the maleness and femaleness. So the chromosome X chromosomes, so they are the indicate the femaleness. X chromosomes. S chromosomes indicate the femaleness. Indicate the femaleness. X chromosome, so they indicate the femaleness. Next one, autosomes. Next one, autosomes. Autosomes, so they indicate the maleness. Indicate the maleness. Indicate the maleness. So the normally X chromosome indicate the femaleness, Y chromosome indicate the maleness. According to his theory, so the X chromosomes indicate the femaleness. X chromosomes indicate the femaleness. So the autosomes they are indicate the maleness. Autosomes indicate the maleness. So the Y chromosomes there is no importance. Y chromosome there is no importance. Y chromosomes there is no importance. Y chromosomes there is no importance. So the because of the X chromosome they indicate the femaleness. So the autosomes so they indicate the maleness. So the Y chromosomes there is no importance of the sex determination according to genic balance theory. According to the genic balance theory. So this theory, so the sex indicates sex index. So they are the number of X chromosomes number of X chromosomes number of X chromosomes by number of X chromosomes by number of sets of the autosomes. Number of sets of the number of the sets of the autosomes. So number of the sets of the autosomes means sex index is equal X by A ratio. X by A ratio. So the sex indication of the X by A ratio. So they are the sex index. So the formula X by A. X means number of X chromosomes by A means number of sets of autosomes. X means number of X chromosomes by number of sets of autosomes. So this equation, so they are identify the indication of the maleness and femaleness, indicating the maleness and femaleness. Next one, so the ratios. So the ratio X by A ratio, so the X by A ratio 1.0, ratio 1.0, so they are indicate the female. So the ratio 1.0, so they are the female. Next one, the ratio greater than 1.0, greater than 1.0, so they are called as meta female. So the greater than 1.0, so they are the meta female. Next one, so the ratio 0.5, ratio 0.5, so these are called as male. Ratio 0.5, so they are the male. Next one, ratio less than 0.5, less than 0.5. So they are called as meta male. So they are the meta male. Next one, the ratio 0.5 to 1.0. So they are ratio 0.5 to 1.0. So they are called as intersex. So the ratios 0.1. So the ratios 0.1. So they are called as maleness. The ratios, the 0.5 is so the ratios 1.0 index the female, the ratio X by A ratio 1.0 is a female, the ratio greater than 1.0 meta female. So the ratio 0.5, so they are index male. So the ratio less than 0, below the 0.5, so they are called as meta male. Next one, 0.5 to 1.0, 0.5 to 1.0, so they are called as intersex. 0.5 to 1.0, so they are called as intersex. So they are the X by A ratio. So they see the different values, sex chromosomes complement, and haploid sets of autosomes, number of sets of the autosomes, X by A ratio, sex phenotype. First of all, number of chromosomes, X chromosomes, X by A is equal, so the index, so the X number 1x 2x, so the 2 by number of sets of autosomes 2 is equal to the 1 by 2 by 2 is equal ratio 1.0, so the 1.0 means, so they are called as female. Ratio 1.0 means they are called as female. Ratio 1.0, the sex phenotype is called as female. Next one, so they are XY and number of sets of autosomes, number of chromosomes, X chromosomes, only one chromosome, 1 by number of sets of autosomes 2, only one chromosome. XY, only number of sets of X chromosomes, only one X chromosome. Autosomes, 2 autosomes, 1 by 2 is equal 0.5, is equal 0.5. So they are called as ratio 0.5, the ratio is 0.5. So the ratio 0.5 is called as male, ratio 0.5, so they are called as male. Ratio 0.5 is called as male. Next one, so they are the third one, X0, 2 sets of autosomes, number of X chromosomes only 1 by 2, number of autosomes 2, so the 1 by 2 is called 0.5, so the 0.5, so 0.5 means ratio 0.5, so they are called as male, Next one, number of X chromosomes 2 X chromosomes, number of autosomes 2 autosomes, means 2 by 2 is equal 1, so the ratio 1.0, so they are called as female, Next one, number of X chromosomes 3, and number of autosomes 2, by 1.5, so they are the 1.5 means, so they are called as 1.5. So the more than 1, so they are called as meta female. 1.5 means, so they are the meta female. 1.5 means, so they are the meta female. Next one, the number of X chromosomes 3 by number of autosomes 2, 3 by 2. So the number of X chromosomes 3, number of autosomes 2. So the number of X chromosomes 3, so they are called as meta female. So they are the 2 by 3 is equal to 1.5. So they are called as ratio 1.5. So they are called as meta female. Meta female. Meta female. Next one, X chromosomes, 2 X chromosomes by number of autosomes 3. Number of autosomes 3. So the ratio is 0.67. The ratio is 0.67. The ratio is 0.67. So the 0.67 means, so between the 0.5 to 1.0, between the 0.5 to 1.0, so they are called as intersex. So they are called as intersex. Intersex. Next one, number of X chromosomes, only one number of X chromosomes. Next one, number of autosomes 3. Number of sets of autosomes 3. So the ratio is 0.33. The ratio is 0.33. Ratio is 0.33. So the 0.33 means, so they are the below the 0.5. Below the 0.5. So they are called as a meta male. They are called as meta male. It's called as meta male. Next one, last one, a number of chromosomes, X chromosomes 4. Number of autosomes 3. Number of autosomes 3. Number of X chromosomes are 4. Number of autosomes are the 3. So they are called as meta female. So they are called as 1.33. So they are the 1.33. So they are called as 1.3 meta female. Meta female. So they are the genic balance theory based on the ratio. Based on the ratio. So the equation number of X chromosomes by number of sets of autosomes. Number of X chromosomes by number of sets of autosomes. First one, X chromosome number 2. So that X chromosome numbers 2. 2 by autosome number 2. 2 by 2. So the ratio is 1. 2 by 2 equation, the ratio 1.0. So the 1.0 means these are called as female. The ratio 1.0 is called as female. The ratio 1.0 is called as female. Next one, so the number of sets of chromosomes only 1x. Why? There is no involving of the sex determination. Number of chromosomes, X chromosome only 1. Number of sets of autosomes 2. So the ratio 0.5. 1 by 2, 0.5. So the 0.5 means, so they are called as male. The ratio 0.5 means male. The ratio 0.5 means male. Next one, number of sets of X chromosomes only 1. Number of autosomes 2. So the 1 by 2, the ratio 0.5. Ratio 0.5. So they are called as male. This organism is called as, this individual is called as male. Next one, number of X chromosomes only 2. Why? There is no involving of the sexual index. So the only number of X chromosomes 2. 2 by number of sets of autosomes 2. 2 by 2 means 1.0. So the 1.0 means, so they are called as female. 1.0 means they are the female. Next one, number of sex chromosomes 3. Number of sex chromosomes 3. Number of autosomes 2. 3 by 2 means 1.5. 1.5 means meta female. 1.5 means more than 1. More than 1 is called as meta female. More than 1 is called as meta female. Next one, so the XXY. XXY, 2 autosomes. Why? There is no involving of the sexual determination. So they are called as 3 by 2 means 1.5. 1.5 means meta female. 1.5 means meta female. Next one, 2 X chromosomes. Next one, 3 autosomes. 2 by 3 means 0.67. So the 0.67 means intersex. 0.61 means intersex. Next one, X 0. So the only 1 X chromosome, 3 autosomes. 1 by 3 means 0.33. So they are called as meta male. Below the 0.5 means meta male. Below the 0.5. So they are called as meta male. Last one, 4x by 3a, 4 by 3, so 1.33. So they are called as meta female. So they are the based on the genic balance theory. So they are the ratio so indicate the maleness and femaleness. Normally male means male individual, female means female individuals. So the meta female means, so they are the female but extra characters of the female. Next one, meta male means male and extra characters of the male. Next one, intersex means, so they are the gay. Intersex means gay. So they are the sex determination through the genic balance theory. The based on the genic balance theory, sex determination. So these genic balance theory is proposed by the scientist Bridgestein. So there he is working on the Drosophila melanogaster.